Recording. Hey, there we go.
Two. Just to test, Serge, you can see my screen, you can hear us fine, correct?
Correct.
Hey, got more. You got more. All right. Okay.
Doing.
Hey, so, get some pizza, get some soda. Come on in. It's gonna be a small group today, but you got us just before we start.
Thanks, Tom, for the pizza.
Yes, thank you for the pizza.
Thank you.
There's a slide here.
Yeah.
All right. So. Might as well get us. Hi, everyone. We have a little smaller group today because of some illnesses, but I think only Serge right now is streaming, but hopefully others will. Welcome to the September 2025 meetup of the Greater Philly Mac Admins. This is the first one after the Big Apple fall releases. We have a couple extra slides in here for that, and then we'll have a discussion afterwards. So jump right in and click a button there. It's agenda, as I mentioned, the Apple announcements, a couple slides there. Tahoe, macOS 15 Sequoia, and the rest, as I put. Not even going to acknowledge their names in the first slide, because if you're running them, don't. And then items of interest, and of course our conferences, so our typical thing. And at the end, we usually will cut off the recording, we'll keep the Zoom up, and we'll discuss things that can't be recorded. That sounds worse than it actually is. So what is new? Well, Apple had their event on September 15th. I don't remember the date exactly what it was.
15.
Something like that. 15th sounds right. Yeah.
That was the 9th. I'm
15th.
sorry.
Thank you.
The 15th is when
Okay,
they released
sorry.
the OSs.
There we
The
go.
event was the 9th.
Thank you. The omniscient voice in the room. So what was actually announced? Well, many phones, the 17 Pro, the Air, the 17, and I didn't put it in there, but apparently there's also an updated, isn't there just the Max technically is also. Oh, the 16Es. Was that also?
It's not new, but it was the fourth one.
Forgot that they did that. Well, many phones, including ones that are not on this screen. There's some cool pictures I just got from Apple's website. Who here has pre-ordered a phone already? Just one. Who here is waiting until the first batch goes out before they do a pre-order or anything? I usually wait till the next round of phones come out. So I'm on the even ones usually.
I want to see the Air in real life, though.
That I do too. So not only did they announce phones, lots of other hardware, right? So we got AirPods Pro 3. We have the Apple Watch Series 11. This should just be an Apple Watch slide because the next one is Apple Watch SE 3, the Apple Watch Ultra 3. So a bunch of watches, a lot of cool little features on some of them. I think I'm gonna let a little secret. I unfortunately could not watch most of this event because I was on another call. So I missed half of it, but I came in just at the right time to see like some of the cool new features of some of the devices. But I actually was really surprised to see that the live translate feature was going back to the AirPods Pro 2 as well. They were backporting it, which I'm really happy about because I still have my AirPods Pro 2. They're also the only device I still own that has Lightning on it because I got it right before they switched. So that's okay. And I am missing my watch right now, but I will be probably getting a new watch because my watch needs new batteries. And I don't know if I want to pay $100 for a Apple Watch 8-7, I think it is. It's old. All right. So that was all the hardware stuff. So that's cool. Now on to the software. I don't know where Mike got that image. I actually like it. I don't know if that's the actual Tahoe image, but it's really cool if it's not. But macOS Tahoe 26. Yes, we have skipped 16 through 25 and we are on 26. I actually had a few users reach out to me and say, oh my God, is my company name that far behind? We went, they said that 18 was just, done for iOS and now they're still just doing 20. It's like, no, that they skipped ahead and like, so what's new? Well, the big thing is the Liquid Glass UI. I'm going to put it through. Who here in the room likes the Liquid Glass UI on Mac OS?
Oh,
It's fine.
On Mac OS,
haven't updated it. That's
Fine.
fine.
Give it a week.
It's fine.
I've been using it for.
Same. Really? All right.
I don't like it.
It's fine. You know, they're gonna refine it for the next couple of years and then they'll change it again. It's
Yeah.
like, how many
Exactly.
UIs have we been through?
For in the last. Yeah. I will say, like, I think.
If you've been around Apple for a while, it's been a lot of UIs.
Bring back OS 9.
I wasn't.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't mind it on iOS. I think it looks okay. I don't mind the button like hovering. I think that it feels a little clunky in Mac OS. I think it just looks unpolished. Like there's too many lines all over the place. It just doesn't look right to me. It's just, it reminds me of old school like KDE or CDE, right? With just like boxes on top of things. It really bothers me. But people seem to like it. I don't know. I guess people hated Aqua when it came out, and well, they're pretty good to love it. So I took a couple kind of a like larger features list here because there's a lot of features that are not like sexy to put up on the screen, but I think this one is really cool. Live translation messages and FaceTime is a really cool feature that they're adding, and I believe they're extending that to like if you put FaceTime on your Apple TV, it'll work. You have the live translation in your AirPods, which again, really cool stuff. I'm actually quite excited for some of that, especially since I'll be traveling next year to a place where they won't speak my language. The all new, I'm using air quotes here because that's phased. They didn't put quotes, but the all new phone app. So essentially, when you get a call on your computer, it actually does function like a phone essentially. And I think it looks really good. I think it's much better design than what we used to have, which was just a pop up and you can only like get rid of it. And then lots of new AI features that are probably going to change every iteration like it did in Sequoia, which is good. There's some good features there. There's some that are a little like, okay, but it will get better, I think. As time goes on. I know that a lot of the stuff that came out of 15, they're going to be refining, which great. I do kind of like writing tools. It's really useful. Mail summary is nice. The reading view in Safari is really nice. I do wish that a lot of these were more on device instead of going into cloud all the time, but because that means if they're on device, I could use them in my company, but I'm not allowed to because they go to the internet.
Translation's on device though.
That is on device, which is awesome. And it is the last Mac OS for Intel devices. So RIP Intel devices after Mac OS Tahoe. So good news. If you have an Intel device now and you're running and it's still supported, cool. You're going to be able to use it until at least 28 comes out because that's when they'll go N minus, 2 is gone. But if you are if you're supporting Intel devices still, I want to look to start moving off of that. I have about 50 left in my environment. 300 this year, which pretty good numbers. For those that will have the slides later, release notes there, that's PDF, and then the enterprise release notes for everybody else to look at. Is there a misspelling?
No, I was pushing on the link.
Oh yeah, you can't do it right there. If you get the vision out, you'll be able to push. I just realized too that we have all the Mac OSs here. We didn't put any iOS stuff in here, so good.
It is the correct image though.
Is it? Okay. I like it.
Yeah.
Mac OS Sequoia 15.6, 6.1, and 7. So no more feature releases. We are now in the realm of bug fixes and security updates only. So, and as Apple put on their publicly on their website, if you are not running the latest OS, then you are behind. And also essentially that not all security releases or bug fixes will be backported. We know that bug fixes won't be, but security releases may not be, especially depending on architecture. Essentially, if they find something and it's going to only fix it on ARM, they're going to fix it on ARM. It's been around for a little while now. So if you are surprised by this, surprise. There are release notes and an enterprise release notes for Sequoia. Should I have actually asked who here is supporting Tahoe on day one? Who already has supported it?
So close, but no.
Sarge, is your hand up?
My hand is not up. We
Oh.
actually we got a blocking profile in place.
I will say that if it were to get in my environment, it would be fine. All the stuff we have works. I'm very happy about that. It's just not officially accepted because our security team needs to write off some.
Was that the most recent update?
What else is interesting is that and I'll just say the macOS Security Compliance Project, I'm gonna do a little thing there, is what released their Tahoe benchmarks on Friday before it was done, or Tahoe build before it was released. So,
Oh, okay. I'll have to let our security folks.
Yep. CIS is still in draft but they will be ready in sometime in October. They're going to probably put in consensus maybe first week of October, and then they'll consensus last 2 weeks, and then they release the draft, the final. So if you do CIS, it is in draft, and it is in the project already, so you can still do it. And what's cool is I told my security guys to, hey, scan this machine. It's the Tahoe beta, and it's already got the benchmark put on it. And he scanned it first time, 100%. I was like, yes, I don't have to do anything. So I was really happy. Smooth as it's been. Well, the others, I'm going to call them now. macOS Sonoma 14.7.7 and 14.7.8, and Ventura 13.7.7.8. But it is September 2025, and macOS 26 is out, which means Ventura is dead. It is no longer supported. So
Fancy graphics.
yeah, no. It took me literally 15 minutes to find the perfect graphic for it, and that was the one I chose.
Do it again.
Oh, okay.
It deserves this time. There you go.
Like a Death Star, the bottom one when it explodes, it looks really good. So yeah, Sonoma is the farthest that is now supported, officially, unofficially by Apple, right? They never say that they drop support, but we all know that it's at -2. So yeah, if you are on Ventura, you are now end of life. So don't put those on production network if you need to abide by certain restrictions. And that's all I have for the software portion, because like I said, I derped and did not put iOS on there. We can picture iOS here if we would like to talk about it, but yes, Liquid Glass, same type of ideas with everything. I know there's a lot. If anybody have any other features in iOS, iPadOS, or VisionOS that they really like,
Windowing, right? That's a pretty big deal.
windowing. Has anybody used it?
I've not.
Do you like it?
I don't have an M series.
I don't have my iPad with me, but I have an iPad Air, 11-inch iPad Air, and windowing is really cool. It's really weird because it's an 11-inch screen, so it's like, God, what do I do with all these windows? But it works really well. I'm disappointed with one thing though. If you don't want to use windowing and you want to use the same that they've had, which is what was called the slide over or peak, the thing where you can slide it over and the thing will come over.
Top shelf? No.
I don't remember, but you can have like an app docked on the side, you can swipe over and it'll come over. That's gone. It's gone from it. And it's really disappointing, because if you don't want to use Windows,
There was a slideshow that you can go back there. So
yeah, it's only full screen. It doesn't have the and it's really disappointing, because that was really like a cool feature, especially if you didn't want the Windows mode. Windowing does work very well though. I've been rocking it for a while. When I run my D&D games, I have like 2 windows side by side now, and like brings things up. It's really cool. So I think that is actually a really good feature. Anybody else have anything they like about it? No. Yeah. If you haven't given it a shot, I definitely would suggest giving it a shot though. All right. Well, to the items of interest. Nothing. There's nothing there. I literally had nothing in there. There was nothing in the items of interest because I couldn't think of anything more that was interesting than all the stuff that we just talked about. Yeah, I literally have nothing more to say about items of interest except for the stuff that came out. So yeah. Also, I guess we didn't really go. If anybody has anything they would like to add to this or talk about, I can do that. But I didn't add anything because we already talked about all of
I mean, I guess if security issues are interesting, there was that CVE that got patched in 15.6 and newer.
the 0 days.
The 0 days, also
There were a
the
couple
Git,
0 days.
also the Git and Docker vulnerabilities.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess I could have added those if I remembered. And maybe we'll add it to it before we post this up there. We'll add some voiceover. We'll just put the things up there that say But yeah, there were a lot of security, like, I do a little bit of a security roundup for the Mac OS or the Mac Admins Foundation newsletter, and I was going through and I was like, holy no, there were a lot of 0 days in the last few months. Like there were a whole lot of
Right.
wild
I
0
think
days there. So
there was a bunch of Chrome, there's a bunch of Chrome extensions and
there's always a bunch of Chrome 0 days. That's
Yeah.
the secret. Chrome is a
yeah,
0,
yeah.
but we use it. Trying to think of, there was one that we were working that I wrote about, and I cannot remember what it was, but there was I'll have to look it up once when I could get out of full screen mode. So, all right. This one, now we have a whole lot. Conferences. So Mac DevOps YVR videos were posted. SU Mac Admins also posted. Deaf Nation User Conference registration is still open. The conference is the second week of October,
6th through 9th.
6th through 9th. I will be there. Who else? Is anybody else going to be there?
I will be there. I will be presenting with a coworker.
Yes, you will. If you're gonna go, if you're gonna be there, see Serge. I'll be there. The Mac Admins Foundation, we co-hosting a party with Electron, another happy hour at a brewery, which will be really cool. And if there's any, we're gonna be there. We might have some new things to show people to buy. So little teaser there.
Okay.
Yeah. Mac sysadmin registration is still open. And actually,
Open. Like the by the state.
there we go. Next, if anybody didn't see, we did announce 2 winners for Foundation to go to Mac sysadmin, which is kind of cool. Wow. So yeah, $2,500 I get and a free ticket to go to Mac sysadmin, which that's awesome.
Nice.
I think we sent 3 to PSU, and I can't remember if we did that. Objective by the Sea registration is still open. Their call for proposals, I mean, all these are call for proposals are closed. Obviously, it's a little late for that. But Objective by the Sea 8.0 is still open. That is in Spain again. Can't remember. X World videos are, this is 2024. Right. Typo. And then Macadoc 2026 registration is actually open. So if you want to go to Macadoc, registration is already open for it, which is kind of wild. And yeah, that's a lot of conferences that are going on. And if you are interested in those videos, you can go find them on the YouTubes or wherever they might be. And with that, that is really the end of the main deck. I want to say thank you, as usual, to Rutgers for hosting us. Dennis, thank you for bringing us into your home again. So, and who we thank you for pizza again? Yes, thank you, Tom.
Oh,
Thank you very much for that. So,
thanks for Scott sticking around to help.
thank you, Scott.
Very good.
Yes. So really, thank you, Rutgers, for having us here. Sorry, we couldn't have more people. It would have been nice to have a lot more people here because we always have fun in person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that is the end of the
Sorry,
official.
sorry, I'm not there. Sorry, I'm not there in person.
It's okay, sir. We know you just don't like us.
I think this is the first meetup I haven't attended in person ever.
Wow.
I think it's right. You saw I was coming?
What's that?
You saw I was coming?
Yeah. So with the official deck done, we will say to the people that might be watching this recording, thank you for watching, and we're going to stop recording now so we can talk things that we're not allowed to record. But so let's do that. I'm going to get out of full screen mode here.